history, no one ever got rich by savings only. Well, I first heard this statement from Uncle G, and at that point, that was when I realized that, man, I'd been looking at money in a whole different way, a whole totally wrong way. Before now, I've been saving and trying to seek my way into financial freedom, but actually, after hearing this statement from Uncle G, my mind was blown away, and I was like, wow, let me start investing. And that was when I discovered these 15 investments that I found online that I'm going to share with you right here, right now. In this video, in this course, I'm going to show you these 15 investments you can make today. Now, if you signed up for this investment workshop, for this Aniekan Financial Security Workshop, you would have received a link where you could get the workbook for free. Now, just showing interest for this preview, you get the workbook for free. I'm trying to give my information, my knowledge, share my knowledge with as many people as I can, and for free, either for free or for a price that is affordable for every single person. Now, before I begin, I would like you to take these 3 important things. If you don't have these now, if you just tuning into this video, if you haven't seen the workbook before and seen these 3 basic requirements you must have right now before I begin this workshop, I would like to just remind you and tell you these 3 basic things you must have right now, because I don't want you to just watch this video. Remember, I said knowledge is not just enough. You need to practice it, and how can you practice it if you don't write it down so you can remember? So that's the reason why the first thing I would like you to have right now is a book. If you don't have a copy of the workbook, I would like you to have a book right now. Just have it by your side right now. For the next 30 minutes, I'm going to be with you and share with you what I know, but I would like you to have a book. And then the second thing, of course, is a pen, because you need to write, so you need a pen. So I would like you to have a pen right now. And then the third thing, of course, you already have your phone on the computer. I just want 30 uninterrupted hours with you. Just 30. Just give me 30 minutes of your time. It's just 30 minutes of your time, and everything that what you're going to learn from this video is going to be so mind-blowing. Now, the first thing I would like to discuss with you right now is the investment cycle. Now, for those who I've registered and attended the Victor Aniekan Financial Security Workshop in 1.0, I showed you how it is important for you to save a certain percentage of your money. Now, the reason for saving, why I said saving, because money attracts money. But here's the deal, saving is just never enough. Savings is just never enough. So this is a bad relationship right now. Let me show it to you right now. The paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. Now, for those of you who don't have the workbook and you would like to have the workbook so you can flow with us very, very easily, you can click on the link in the description below and you will get the workbook. It's sent to you immediately. No wasting of time. You just get the link of the workbook sent to you. If I will redirected directly to where you can get the workbook. Now for the paradigm shift, here's it. Now you take money. Yeah, you're being given money, and then definitely we all want to spend, but then a few of us would like to save. This is it. After getting money, after taking money, then you save. That makes you a saver. After becoming a saver, many people just get stuck here. Some people get stuck here and then branch up to spending. All of us are spenders, but then few of us save. But many people get stuck here because they start thinking, what if I lose all of my money? But here's the truth. if you want to gain that financial security you really want right now, then you need to move on to the next gear. You need to enter the next gear. Come on. If you want to, if you driving a car, switch on to gear 1. You don't remain in gear 1 if you want to go really fast. You need to switch on to the next gear. And that's just what this power leadership is all about. It reminds you that, hey, if you want to actually gain this financial freedom you've always wanted, then you have to shift to move on to this next block, which is become an investor. And that's the reason why Victor Aniekan Financial Security Workshop 2.0 is created for you. I want us to all be here, to be investors, invest in something, believe in something, and then invest in it. That's what I want you to. I want each and every one of us to become an investor, because these guys are getting real shock of financial freedom, and I want us to move on to that key. I want us to see each other and be like, wow, I actually am an investor, and this is the amount of money I invested this year, and this is how much money I'm actually expecting to get at the end of this year. So let's move on to this year. So if you actually don't want to become an investor, no problem. You can pause this video or move on to the next one, watch a funny clip. But come on, if you want to be an investor, if you're serious about gaining this financial freedom, then I would like to take on this brief journey with you. Just 30 minutes of your time, and then I share with you what I know. And then that takes us towards the investment cycle. Investment cycle. Now, if you notice, when you have in the book, you see a lot of question marks, and I'm going to fill in that question mark right now. Now, I would like to show you this next. The second thing I'm going to show you. Now, before I show you, I would like you to make a list of all the investors we know. Just write it on the first page. All the investors we know today, from Buffett and the Mox, just write a list of. Now, after writing that list, what do you notice about them? You notice that you don't worry about tax. You just sit down and start thinking how much tax am I going to pay today and that. Then, come on. That's because they are investors. They help your economy. They help it get better. And we all complain about the economy, but we don't want to invest in it. We don't want to make it better. When you become an investor, you help your country, and your country will see reasons why they should help you. That's the reason why you need to become an investor today. Now, this is an investment cycle. I want to show you. Investment cycle. Now, the first investment cycle, the first thing right here, before thinker, is you earn. Now, when you earn, you got to thinker. You're going to think, okay, what should I do with this money? What can I do with this money? That's when you see cash flows, and many people come up with the idea of writing out your expenses. I discussed all that in VAFS 1.0. Now, that's where this stage comes into play. Thinker. Now, after tinkering, you got to research what you've come out with. Okay, you've thought about what you need to do. Now you got to research. Is this market good for me? I asked you some questions. I told you to fill in some blank spaces in 1.0. If you want to get that workbook, I'll share the link with you where you can get the workbook. But come on, you got to do some research. You don't just dive into investments. You will lose. In fact, Bitcoin is one of that. If you dive into an investment without making proper research, you're gonna lose. But guess what? I and my team are here to help you, deal with this, which is the research stage. Research. And then the next thing after research is you invest. Now you invest. Now you're ready to invest. But guess what? There's another stage where you won't take any of your time. In fact, you just need to just invest your money and then let people do the work for you, and then you start earning. There are many people who got rich using that method. And this stage, I'm going to explain to you what it means later, is the arbitrage stage. Arbitrage stage. Now, if you can complete this, you get your money back, which is you earn. And from earning, come back to this stage, then research, and then you invest. And then, come on, it's just a cycle where you just keep on earning and you keep on earning. But then you got to get this investment cycle right. Come on, stop worrying about you losing your money. I'm going to show you ways in which you can be able to go through this cycle and then just not fall out into a loss. I and my team are ready and we're here for you. But before we do that, I would like to ask you this one question. There's so many people out there who say, I want to gain financial security. I want to gain financial freedom. I want to gain a lot. Back then, several months ago, several years ago, I found this financial security platform that I'm able to share with you today. I actually came in contact with my friend who was doing very, very good financially. Was doing very, very good, and I asked him. I was like, yeah, what can I do actually I want to get this kind of money you actually own. And he told me, he asked me this important question that I would like to ask you right now. Now, there are two questions I would like to ask yourself. Which are the questions he asked me? He asked me this one very important question, and here's the deal. Well, he asked me the question, but I figured out this during the training. He asked me, which are you? I was like, which are what? He said, wait, are you a spectator or are you a player? Well, spectators, they go to the football game and they pay the money to watch the players. The spectators, they watch or they get billed, while the players are the ones who earn. Are the ones being paid the 12 million, 10 billion dollars, pounds, whatever currency you're using, naira. These are the ones who get paid. So which are you right now? Do you just want to watch it and be like, oh yeah, this man, I really love his video, it's really, really nice, and then you hit the subscribe button only? Or you become a player, share this information with as many people as you can, and then make use of this information to build yourself the financial security I know you deserve. Which are you? Because when I was like, wow, I really want to gain control of my finances. I don't want to get billed. I want to get paid. Here's the thing, spectators get billed. Players are the ones who get paid. So which are you? Which are you right now? Now, one of the greatest mistakes I ever made, one of the greatest mistakes I ever made in my early stages of investing was that I actually didn't learn from the mistake of others. And I thought I could go through investing alone. Investing is a game, it's a whole totally new, different game. It's not like saving. Saving, I can decide to say, okay, I'm taking 20% out of my money, and then I just keep it there. But then investing, it's a whole new, different game, because you can lose and you can win. And when you win, you can win big or you just win small. So this is the reason why you need the team. I'm here to guide you. But then that's if you would like me and my team to guide you. But I'm actually here to guide you. Then one reason why you are so scared, are you so scared of investing? So many people will be like, oh my God, no, I don't know. So I was talking with someone, I shared this opportunity with someone online. I was like, hey, just come watch me do this live video with you. And she was like, I don't like online things. Well, the real truth is that she's scared. And the reason why you're scared is why? one reason why you're scared is because you're afraid of spending money. You're afraid of spending money. You don't even believe in your money. You don't believe that your money can multiply. You just want to keep adding. Here's the truth. Saving is just a plus. You just keep adding. Okay, yeah, I saved 10% last summer. Alright, this summer I'm going to save another 10%. It's just adding. But investing is multiplication. I was discussing with someone, Ethereum last year rose by 1,000%. Imagine if you had invested, like 100,000. Let me use Naira right now. If you had invested 100,000 Naira into Ethereum, now multiply that by this 1,000%. What do you think you're going to get? 1 million. 1 million Naira right there in your account. You didn't do anything. You didn't do nothing. You didn't trade. You just left it dormant right there in your Ethereum wallet, and you would have gotten 1 million Naira free. Now the truth is, you're just so scared because you're so afraid of spending money, and you're afraid of spending money, and you prefer to buy things that are going to waste a lot of your money. That's the reason why. If I ask you now, what can you do with 100 Naira? There's so many things you can buy with cash card, without money. But many people don't know that with that 100 Naira card you can actually use that money to multiply and then get more money. And there's a friend of mine I was talking to, and she was like, hey, I always make sure I have at least 100 Naira airtime in my phone. And I was like, why? He was like, well, the reason is because I know I can use that airtime to get more money. Well, you have a phone right now, you have a book, many of you have a system, but what are you using it to do? What are you using it to do? You're just so scared of buying. You're scared of spending money in a good way. But when it comes to, okay, let me buy let me buy things that you actually do not need, you don't even want it, you prefer going to spend your money on such things. Now, if you have that, I would like you to change that mindset. The reason why right now, I would like many of you have not done this before. In fact, many of you seeing this in the workbook will be so excited, but many of you have not done it. But we need to work on this mindset. If you're so scared of spending money, hey, I'm going to show you how you can spend your money, and then you'll be so happy with yourself at the end of the year that, hey, this is what I invested in, this is how much I invested this year, this is how much I spent this year for investment, and this is the amount I'm actually getting back. So come on, we're in this together. I'm learning, you're learning. So we're going to write in here, we're going to draft here, 3 years ago. Right now, I'd like you to make your annual investment revenue goal. Now for this year, just beginning this year, even if you're watching this video at the end of this year, mid-year, whatever time, just make your annual revenue goal for year 1. So just write it like this, year 1, and then you write down your annual revenue goal. Year 2, write down your annual revenue goal, and then year 3, write down your annual revenue goal. Now most of you annual revenue goal might be like this. You make 10,000 Naira for the year. Oh, did you write this 100,000 Naira? Well, let me tell you this story. Many years ago, before I actually went into the act of writing, I wrote on a YouTube video. I watched a YouTube video by Patrick, and he actually shared with us some ways in which we can use to earn online, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited, and I typed in the comments, oh, I believe this year I'm going to make 100,000 Naira revenue. Someone came to the comments and then laughed at my comments. God, I know I took it as an offense at that moment, but later on I got to realize this. Why make your goals so small? That's the reason why I started. If you've not watched my X7 Summit Season 1, I would like you to go watch that and learn how you can X7 on your goals. Come on, multiply it by 7. Why not think big? Come on, if by 10 scares you, come on, let's multiply by 7. But instead of making 10,000, just make it 700,000. Instead of making 100,000, come on. I believe you can. I believe you can. Annual revenue for year 2 is 1 million. Why not just add 7 on it? Make it 7 million. I believe you can get it. I believe we can get more than this together. The reason why I want you to X7 on your goal is because if you get this little mind, I'll be like, oh, if I just take things, I will be comfortable, I'll be enough. If you've read my book and missed the order, you see why that mentality is too small. The reason is because, look, it's better you have a big goal and then you fail in it than for you to have a smaller one and then fall short. You will so hate yourself. I wish I realized this sooner. In my final year, I made it my priority to ensure that I actually got all A's. And to my surprise, I actually did well. I came out well. But then, when I was thinking, let me just look for a way to just pass, I found that I kept letting myself down. Because I knew I had so much potential in me, but I was not hitting that target. So why not just set that use expectation? So your mindset will be reshaping, and then you know that, hey, the goal is not comfort. The rich, they're not comfortable. Yeah, they're comfortable to some extent. Yeah, they live a comfortable life. But hey, the goal is to do what? To find freedom. Where you say, hey, I want to travel to this country. I want to travel on this vacation. And then you can say, yes, convincingly, I can afford this. And not looking for ways to borrow. And then look for ways, to say, how do I think, cry, we can't afford this year, I don't want to, I don't think we can ever afford it in the next 20 years to come. And no, that's not what I want for any one of us. I want each and every one of us to attain this freedom, and we can do this together, which takes us to what? The Mr. question. You got to answer. You need to answer this Mr. question. Now you must be asking, what is the Mr. question? Even I didn't know it. But M stands for motivation. I can feel it, the blank spaces. M stands for motivation. What's your motivation for wanting to achieve this? You must have a drive. Something has to push you. The reason why I keep on writing more books, I've written and published over 17 now. Last 2 years, 2 years, yeah. The reason why I do this and I keep on helping more people, and it just gives me so much great joy seeing more and more people, text me, call me up and say, hey, I'm so happy. I just read your book, or I went through some of your videos and then my life got changed. The reason why that keeps me so excited, even when, I know this is just the start of my career, I know I'm going to go so many bigger places. But the reason why I get this motivation, why I just keep going is because of what I think of, my family, I think of myself, I think of my kids, I think of my legacy of helping people. So you have to have a drive. What drives you? If not, you're going to lose focus. That many people will actually come to me and say, hey, I actually want to make 7 billion naira this year. And I'll be like, oh yes, you can. You just X7 on 1 billion naira. But then after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you'll be like, I don't think I can. That's because what? They didn't find your motivation. And after getting motivation, you need to know what resources do you have now, and what resources do you need? What resources do you have now, and what resources do you need to actually make you achieve these goals. So you need momentum, motivation, and you need resources. How can you achieve these goals? Now, if you can know these two, if you can write these two out, what's your motivation, what resources do you need, it will help you know, okay, this is how much I can or I am willing to sacrifice to get this, because this need to be attracted by this plus this. How much are you willing to give for your goals? What was your goal, your financial goal for year 1, year 2, year 3? How much are you willing to, how much sacrifice are you willing to pay for them? How much? And many people who are actually excited, joining the X7 Summit, going through most of my books. Many have been so excited and everything. I'm so happy that many lives have been changed. Many lives have been transformed. Professor Esther Praise now has her own channel that she has been mentoring so many people. I have been blessed by many of her content. Atanda has a blog. There are many others that I can keep on counting. Anita, the many. And I want you also to come up with your success story. Come up to the comments of each and every one of your videos and say, hey, I actually was blessed just taking this particular time with you, just spending this particular time with you. And that gives me so much joy because I've been blessed by so many contents. What I know, because I learn, and then I know, I practice them, and then I know, and then that's what I share with you. I love sharing them with you, and just trust me on this. Just going through this with me. I assure you, you're going to get this financial freedom you actually need right now. So ask yourself, well, this is a question that you actually need to ask yourself. Because many people will be like, I just can't. Come on. I'm not looking down on you. I am not looking down on you. I'm not. I believe you can actually have this. Or would you like to hit that fail switch button? It's like you building an empire, and then when you're halfway done, you just be like, I just can't. Come on, that's crazy. There's this story we always tell. We said, whenever they try telling us that we should be patient, when I was much younger back then, they normally tell us lots of stories. And there's this story to tell us. They say there was this miner, or this digger, whatever we want to call it now, was mining for gold, and then they dug into the ground. And the first digger came, dug, went through, the road was so rocky, I was like, I've given up. The second one came, and then just mined and did all the hard work, and then he just gave up halfway. He didn't know that it was just an inch closer to that gold. He would have hit his jackpot, but instead he left it for the third guy, who actually came, didn't even do any work at all, and then he got that gold. Are you going to be that person? Are you going to hit the fail switch right now? No, please don't. Please do not hit that fail switch button. Because right now I would like to share with you 15 investment options you actually can do today, right now, and then start building your financial security. The security is built. Fortresses are built. They're built on systems, and I'm here. My team is here to help guide you now to build that system. So I'm going to share with you 15 investment options that you can actually just pick 5, just select 5 from. I just want you to do this. I'm going to share with you first of all the 15 investment opportunities I have for you. I am a team. Team Victor is just the best. So the first one is cryptocurrency. Now, if you've never dived into this cryptocurrency opportunity, now is the best time. Like right now, the markets are so low, and now is the best time for you to actually buy more. Now, many people don't understand how it works, they don't know how to start from, they don't know which platform to use, because right now there's so many platforms and so many scammers out there. I just opened my email, every single day. In fact, on Facebook, my Facebook channels, I receive tons and tons of messages, tons and tons of emails saying, come on, give me your money, I'm going to multiply for you using crypto. Come on, please do not do that. That is not a sure way to invest your money. That is not an investment, it's just a Ponzi scheme. And if you fall for that trap, well, you don't side your money. Here's the thing, cryptocurrency. That's one investment option you can take right now. The second thing is Kdp Publishing. Kdp Publishing. Now, this is all about for authors. If you're not even interested in book, you can partner with a writer around you, and then you tell me, you write books, you write stories. I will help you sell them. So all you need to do is pay a freelancer who is going to help you design the book cover. You carry the book of that author, and then you help him publicize his name, together with you making money. Very, very easily. Very, very simple. And the third thing you can do right now is graphic design. And this is where most of my money came from. Graphic design. Most of my money during the coronavirus and last year came from this. I've not touched most of my phones in here yet, but yeah, this is where most of my money came from. Graphic design and copywriting. Okay. If you've not taken advantage of this copywriting, you need to. Sincerely, you really need to. Most of your advertisements out there on television, on radio, you need these guys. Especially if you're in Lagos and you've not taken advantage of this copywriting skill, I really don't know what you're going to take advantage of. God, man, this skill is just so beautiful, so cool to have, so interesting to have, but you just need to have it. That's just a job. And then the fourth thing right here is become a brand designer. Sorry, brand influencer. Brand influencer. Now, how does these people work? How do these people work? You help people publicize their brand, you get a certain percentage, just like the way Facebook ads work. You help them publicize the brand and then get a certain, but I don't know about this market, but it might be dwindling. But come on, it's still a way where you can make money. It is like the easiest form of making any money. You don't need to design anything, they just give you your ads, and then you help them publish it on your status, on your content, show it to your viewers, then you make money with ease. And then the sixth thing you can do right now is become a content creator. And then the seventh thing you can do is become a YouTuber. Yeah, people make money from YouTube every day, just posting videos. You can make money just posting videos on YouTube. They display ads on your channel. I'm going to go in depth and explain this to you when you accept our offer. Because of time, I don't want to take much of the time, so I'm just going to list them up for you. And then the eighth thing is marketing. And this is a lot broader than this. This you just help them, publish it on your status with ease. You don't need any skill sets. You just need to just post. You just need to handle your phone and then post as many as you can. But this goes, a lot more deeper. Then the ninth thing you can do is you can actually invest in small businesses. Not many people know this, but if you know this, man, you're gonna make a lot of money from it. If you look for small businesses that have owners who have that passion, that drive. For example, those who invested with me when I started small, well, this year they're going to be earning lots more money. This is going to help you make a lot of money with ease. Just look for a small business with an owner who has that drive, that passion. Early investments help you get a lot of. For instance, look at Gary Vee. He invested in Facebook when Facebook was still little, when no one believed in the vision and idea of Mark Zuckerberg. Well, just a few people believed that Facebook was going to go places. Today, guess how much it's going to be earning? Come on, you know already. It's going to earn a lot of money. So if you can just do this, look for small businesses and then invest in them, you're going to make a lot of money. But this is a lot more tricky. It's very, very tricky. Don't worry, I'm going to help you with this. And then 10th thing, which is the most important thing, I think, is become a real estate investor. Now, there are a lot of people saying, I want to build my house, Yeah, you want to build your house. But do you know that, hey, you can actually build that house, and that many people are making money from housing. We're all so selfish. For myself, I want to consume for myself. Come on, just that's your housing investment. You can actually make a lot of money from that. There are many people making money from it today. And then the 11th thing is you become a course creator. Just like this workshop, you decide, you partner with me, saying, I want to create this course for this workshop. Come on, you can do a better job than what was done for us. And then just become a course creator, and then you make your money. And then 12th thing is become a freelance writer. They make money too. The 13th thing is become an affiliate marketer. Now, affiliate marketing is quite easy. It's just like brand influencing, just that you take the link of, you give a special link. Those who register through you get a certain percentage. Affiliate marketing pays you more than this though, because this you're paid one time. Affiliate marketing is, as long as people keep on registering with you, you continue to earn even as you sleep. So you can actually hire people who will help you post your link, give them a certain percentage, you get a certain percentage, and then you start making money. And the 14th thing is public speaking. Wow, Nigeria is going to a time where public speakers will be so needed in almost virtually every area. In fact, right now, public speakers are needed. In huge companies, large corporations, public speakers are needed. And then the 15th investment option is website creation. Yeah. I know you've read about this, and this is very, very, very complicated. But it's just those who are that patient to actually sit through this lesson, you can actually go through this. If you know you don't have patience at all, you can't go through this, because to end with this, at the beginning, you might not earn, you might spend a lot of money, you might invest a lot, and then you see that you think you are not making any movement or any progress at all. But then at the end, you're going to earn a lot with this. An example is a guy, Sammy, my very good friend. When he started out becoming a web designer, he was a programmer, or is a programmer. And at the beginning stage, we were helping him, make sure that he was comfortable and on, making ends meet. But right now, just a few months ago, when we were doing our clearance, he took a flight from Abuja straight down to Benin City. Or like, how come you got to Benin from Abuja in less than 2 hours? I was like, you just fly, took a flight. Oh, that's because of what? All these investments, they're gonna pay you. They're sure of paying, you're sure of getting paid with this investment. But here's the thing, if you go through it alone, you might just get tired of it. I'm not the kind of person who's going to just share with you videos, make videos, and then say, hey, all right, just register for this amount of money, and then I'll just slap all the videos to you, and then I don't care if you like, you use the video and make it, make some any money from it. That's your business. No, that's not me. In fact, I won't be able to sleep well if I just know that you actually collected my content and you didn't start gaining from it. No, I won't be able to sleep at night. Right now, I don't sleep most of the night. I don't sleep early most nights. So you're not taking the 4 hours, 5 hours I'm using for sleeping. Come on. Now, come on. I want you to gain from this. That's the reason why I am a team who designed a way for us to help you. We said choose or select 5. Any 5 of these that you would like to learn today. Any 5 of these you would like to make today or would like to learn today, just select 5. Write it down right now in your notebook. Just tick it. Take good on those 5 investments. Any 5 investments you would like to make today. Now there are some questions you need to make. You need to ask yourself before you actually make all these investments. You actually make this decision to select any of this 15 investment option I have written down for you right here. In fact, it's going to display here. Make sure you display to them right on your screen. So it's going to be displayed to you right now. So you take your time and select 5, but you need to answer these 4 questions so you make the right choices. Right. So the TMKN question. TMKN question. Now, what is this TMKN question all about? TMKN. Now, the first question you need to ask yourself before you make any of those 5 choices is this: how much time do you have to spare for this investment? Because come on, investment takes time. You gotta research, you gotta think, So how much time do you have to give for any of these investments? And then the second thing is, how much money do you have to spare? That's why I asked you that Mr. question. Your motivation, your resources. Your resources is your time, your money, and then how much knowledge do you have of that investment? How much knowledge do you have of that investment? Like I told you earlier, someone sent me an inbox and was like, hey, please, he texted and was like, hey, I actually don't have enough knowledge on cryptocurrency. Can you help us out? Yeah, we can help you out. But here's the thing. There's some investments that require you to have network. For instance, you can't say you want to do you want to become an affiliate marketer when you don't actually have the network. How many people do you have in your contact list? How many people do you have? If you post any link on your status, how many people don't even look at your status? You have like 300 contacts and just 10 people views your status. That means you don't have a network. You have a bunch of contacts just filling up in there. Come on, you need to make sure you build a network. And guess what? You don't have to spend your time on this, because I and my team, we are ready to help you. We are ready to help you. See, I want you to feel this, to know this. Hey, leverage is good, but arbitrage is better. Leverage is good, but arbitrage is but better. Now, what do I mean by this? Look, just let me and your team and my team handle these investment options for you. Instead of like, oh, you're always worried, oh, when am I going to make this money? Oh, okay, I'm delegating this to that. But hey, but if instead of you to start building different businesses, you just let me and my team handle these investment opportunities for you. So right now, I told you to select 5 of those investment options. And here's the deal. Here's my offer. I have a very sweet offer for you. So here's my offer for you. Here's my offer for you. Victor Aniekan's offer for you. And the first offer is this. I and my team are going to take you through cryptocurrency, which is the first investment option in there. Cryptocurrency, and then what? We're going to give you a step-by-step blueprint. And not just that, we're going to give you mentorship. We're going to work with you, guide you, then wash you in, or wash us in together. We're not going to just drop videos for you. No, we don't drop videos. We do live chats. All those, even in my X7 group of Victor Aniekan's private group on WhatsApp, I always talk with them one-on-one. I don't leave it for bots. I don't leave it for people who just help you, just talk and then just be. No, I share with you what I know at the moment. And that's the same thing my team and I are going to do for you. So I'm not just going to do it for my team. I'm going to work with you and make sure that they do the right thing. And guess what? This is valued at 25,000 naira. 25,000 naira. Now, this is just one of the 5 investments. Remember I said that now I have an option for you. I have an offer for you, sorry. I have an offer for you. So don't leave. Don't leave. Yes, that is priced at 25,000 naira, but you wouldn't have to pay this. If I may even get this for free. Now, the second is Kdp Publishing, and I'm going to give you a blueprint also and a guide, and that is valued at 13,500 naira. 13,500 naira. And then the third thing, graphic design, yeah, we're going to give you that at 22,000. That is value, sorry. No, we're not going to. It's valued at 22,000 naira. And then brand influencing, and we're going to help you set up your profile as a brand influencer. Now we're going to help you do that for a minute 8,000 naira only. So now let's say help you do that for 8,000. I mean, this is valued at 8,000 naira. If you didn't watch this video, if you didn't click on the link I'm going to share with you, if you didn't click or accept this offer before it runs out, then this is the value of each of these programs or these investment options. Just to tell you that you're going to learn a lot of things for us. We don't put up these prices and then just give you meager. No. These prices were put in place to make sure and ensure that you get more value for your money. And then the 15 copywriting guide and mentorship program for 1 full year. Every of these investment option offer I'm offering you right now is for 1 full year with 3 months money back guarantee. Now, copywriter's guide and mentorship program, if you would like to enter into it, it is valued at 32,000. 32,000. Now, content creation lab is valued at 25,200. YouTube program is valued at 11,000. Marketing program is worth 13,000. Now, the smart investor, for you to know which investment or which small businesses you should invest in. Smart investor program is valued at what? 100K. Real estate jumbo pack. Come on, this real estate, you're going to earn a lot from it. You won't see any house. Last year I searched for houses for a 5-bedroom house, and I saw the prices at 100 billion, 200 billion. Come on, you're going to get a lot from real estate, especially if you're staying in Lagos. If you're staying in Warri or Delta State, or if you're in Pakistan, or if you have in Europe, America, whatever. Come on, real estate. People will always need homes. The more people who are building homes, the more people who are in need of homes. So come on, real estate can never be undervalued. It is so important. We need homes. We need homes to sleep. Come on, this is not the time of before where you build tents. Nobody lives in tents anymore except in desert. You need homes. Even these are the rent tents. So come on, real estate is very, very key. So that pack is valued at 250K. Then course creator program is valued at 45K. Freelance writing 7K. Affiliate marketing 19K. And 7 keys to public speaking. Because I'm going to take you that myself. I valued it at 45K. But hey, here's my offer. Please don't go off, because here is my offer. Every of these investment options come with a free mentorship of me and my team. Free mentorship, and guess what? You get your money back guarantee within 3 months. 3 months. If you don't see any progress, if you don't think, you've been wasting your time, we're going to give you your money back. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? And here's the deal. The whole of this is totaled at 615,000 naira. 700 has changed. But guess what? I don't want you to pay this. I don't want you to pay this. Now, this bonus is going to run from now. Today is January 20th, 2022. So from now till March 15, 2022. I'm going to beat this price, and for the 5 investment programs or options you are going to select from the 15 I just listed out for you. You just show them 15 again. The 5 investment program for the 15 investment option that I just listed out from you. From now till March 15th, I'm going to give you 5 of those programs for this amount. 9,987 naira. Guess what? You get your money back guarantee. My team are going to scream at me for this, but they're going to ask how they're going to pay me. Or how am I going to pay them? But hey, I want to help. One of my goals, my birthday last year, my goal was to help at least 1,000 persons find happiness, find true financial freedom, find true happiness today. I just finished X7 Summit, and right now I am here doing this financial security workshop because I want each and every one of us to live the happy life. Many years ago, I saw what unhappiness felt like. Man, it was so terrible, and I don't want anyone going through that. This is the reason why I am giving you 5 investment options, and you get the guides immediately with your money back guaranteed for 9,957 naira. Well, what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? 10,000 naira. Well, how can you spend this 10,000 naira?
Well, I'll just go to the mall or go to the museum park and spend the money there. Finish.
Well, come on. You either go blow your money out or you invest this with us, and then at the end of the year, you become a happy spender because you invested this. Remember last year, those who invested 100,000 naira into Ethereum are billionaires right now. If you had invested this amount into Ethereum, you would have gotten 1,000% of it, which is 100,000 naira. At the end of the year, for you to spend with your family, you would have had 90k extra to spend with your family. So why do you just blow that full 10k at the beginning, not even getting any change at all? Come on, invest this with us today. Link on the link. I'm waiting right there for you. Immediately you register, immediately you join the Victor Aniekan Financial Security family. You got so much to win, so much of a win-win. So many testimonials out there, so many testimonials. People go through my books, people go through my programs. I don't like giving less. I love giving you everything I can give because I love delivering the best services to you. So come on, let me deliver that best services. I'm bringing in my team at your full disposal for 1 full year, 12 months for this amount. Go check anywhere else. You won't get 10,000 naira for you to go through 5. In fact, one of their programs will be 25,000 naira. Come on, I'm giving you 5 investment options, 5 investment opportunities to go through this program with us for just 10,000 naira. Just 10,000 naira. Invest this with us. So at the end of the year, we'll come out smiling. Because I want each and every one of us to become a happy investor. Now you must be asking, what do you need this 10,000 naira for? Well, firstly, I need to pay my team. And secondly, this will help you to become more passionate about wanting to see results. If I say, hey, come join this for free, come on, you won't. My team will get burned out because they also need to be paid for their services. Your profits you will make from going through our private classes and lessons and blueprints with us, all those are your money, all those are your profits. We're not taking all those from you, except you want to partner with us. But we're not taking any of those from you. 100% profit is your profit. But this is what I'm going to use to pay my team. Come on, please take advantage of this. Take advantage of this. And remember, this offer is going to expire right here. March 15th. Come on, I don't know how else to help. I don't know how else to help. I want to see 1,000 persons become happy. And I don't know how many are going to watch this video before this offer expires. But you watching this video right now puts you ahead of the rest. Gives you a very, very good advantage. So please take advantage of this. Take advantage of this.
The heroes have been forgotten.